Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. Every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the second-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. That one goes out of bounds, a less than ideal beginning to this game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free, just trucks through the defender. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And you get your own formations, damn it.
Coming to the line on 2nd. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Rifles this football to the left. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
First and goal, handoff. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second and goal for the offense. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Launching one to the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, A&M. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Again, makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly. Yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas A&M 7, Florida State 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Throws it to the right. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it, and instead they give up a first down. This could cost them.
And the Noles with 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? It's a quarterback keeper. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Boy, great execution here by the quarterback to pick up the first down and valuable yards. And I'll tell you, one thing about these Texas A&M quarterbacks is they have the ability to throw, but also over the years, also have the ability to run and hurt you.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looks right for a quick completion. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Now the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run in the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. He's running out of time here. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Ball handed off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it down there inside the 35. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Makes the first down, but Posey Price, big hit there at the end. And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself, but he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The DB is backing off from the line now. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. Can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. It's exactly what he did, and I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Throws to the tight end, and he's got his man open downfield. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back. Until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. That sack makes it third down.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida State. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Spinning out of the tackle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Texas A&M 7.
And the Aggies will kick it away and get us going in the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He'll pitch it. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And they hit him in the backfield. It's a loss on this play. The defense just tired of seeing that running back get loose for big gains.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The Seminoles hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort. It's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
First down and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening them. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
This is the characteristic about great quarterbacks that stands out to me. Their ability to make a play when things aren't perfect. Here, they get to him. They put pressure on him. He's about to go down, but his instincts to be able to find that back, check it down before he hits the ground, gives this offense a chance to be able to pick up positive.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled it only after picking up a first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
The Noles line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense.
Touchdown, Noles. And the route is on. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Texas A&M, 7.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his back. And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Florida State. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? The linebacker shifting around now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up the first down.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida State 42, Texas A&M 7.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Down he goes, a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Pressure is coming. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Aggies looking to run some tempo here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. The gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick grab. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That makes the score Florida State 42, Texas A&M 14.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage seat gets the returner to the ground. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Has the first down still on the move. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Oh, powerful running into the secondary. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Important second down play coming up. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop? Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have 2 turnovers on one play? Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Woo. Catch your breath after that one.
And the Knowles come to the line in the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush, nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who's...
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports